What is going on, everyone? Commodore Lads here today, bringing to you my live reaction of that Haikyuu with manga chapter 311 titled The Sorrow of the End. Now, the chapter has, I believe, come out not too long ago from when I'm recording this. I was recently just finishing up a My Hero discussion on my boy Orpheus's channel, and Sombra let me know the chapter had dropped. He did his reaction and everything, so I'm like, okay, listen, man, we gotta step out, we gotta go back into the laboratory, we gotta come here, we gotta read some Haikyuu, man. Because you know how the schedule goes, man. We read some One Piece before we go to bed, we wake up, enjoy some breakfast, read some My Hero, which, you know, two great chapters, two amazing chapters, should I say. I'm hoping we get, when you play slots, you get like 777. I'm hoping that Final 7 shows up, and it's that Haikyuu that goes in, man. Because last week we saw Kenma with, the whole Birdcage and stuff, how they're explaining how they're going to try and prevent Hinata and Nishinoya from really doing anything any further that could lead to Nekoma eventually, going up in this match and, eventually taking the lead and possibly, concluding this game. Because they win this next set, it's a wrap. I don't think that's going to be the case. I do see Cars, still trying to pull something up. And I'm just waiting for my boy Hinata to come in, man. Just, break right through the Birdcage, and just stare this man Kevin in the face. Say, look, I understand we were trying to come with this, but, remember, we're playing a game where someone's going to be a loser, and that loser might be you, man. So, let's get into it, guys. Here we go. A thorough destruction of Hinata. You see my boy with his back turned, and then Kageyama. But there was no choice but to save it. Nekoma scores a break. How will Karasuno respond? That's right. If it's something Nishinoya can save, then that's definitely still the best option. There's also a time and place for choosing not to save it. Yeah, sorrow of the end. To be marked by the other team is the fate of every ace. After all, you see him like blushing. Stop making that I guess I'm sorry face of yours. Well, right now it's not like I'm being targeted by unsalvageable killer serves, nor am I being forced to stop a 3-meter tall giant. If being targeted by a serve and forced to receive is all that there is to do it, then I can still do a solid jump from a solid run-up if I just try. Sombra was telling me about this when we were talking about in the discussion a couple days ago over on his channel for a special, because we were talking about, if he the little giant, I'm forgetting his name right now, man, but if he has that power jump and stuff he adds into his arsenal, that could change things afterwards. But if he does have that, it's going to be one of those things where it's like he's not going to fully master it just yet. It's one of those he's going to have for now, then eventually over time he's going to master it. But I like that, though. He is going to bring that up then. A solid jump from a solid run-up if I just try. Will that single point, which was powerful enough to turn the tides of the game, be the catalyst for Nekoma's counterattack? So 15-13, the timeout has completed. Going back into it. Fukunaga coming in now for a second serve. It's going in between Hinata and Tanaka. And Hinata comes in for the receive. Got it. Front. Azumane with the back attack. So instead of looking like it's going to him, it goes straight to Asahi and he gets the point. And 16-13. You can see Hachi. I love that here. Like, thank God. You see the Hinata and Tanaka celebrating. While it seems like Nekoma is inching forward slowly but surely, Karasuno's server is also in tip-top form today. My boy's about to get some shy, man. Let's go. Tobio gang, man. So see the current rotation going on. Nakama had 3 people fielding Kageyama serves before. They've increased that number now to 4. So you see Fukunaga, you see Yaku, you see Kai, and then after you see Takatora in the back afterwards instead. look at Nekomata. Nekoma seems to have fortified their defense by including the player in the left front position, Yamamoto, in order to fend off this intense serve. They may be slower to get into position on the counterattack, but doesn't matter who it comes to. Dude, they're focused, bro. Like, legit, they're like cats and stuff, man. They're like focused, they're ready for that meal, man. They're looking for some some fried bird, man. Probably some Popeyes, honestly. To make out of them the crows. But that ain't gonna be the case, man. And look at Kageyama, bro. Let's go. Kage comes in. Fukunaga with the receive, but that had to be a tough receive them for him. Let's come back in. And Takatora gets it, man. Gets right by Kageyama and flipping and Hinata. And it's 16-14 still for Karasuno. As long as they can get a clean receive, there shouldn't be any problems. Yamamoto from the left. Nekoma ended big server Kageyama's turn of serve in one full swoop. You see them with all of them like damn it, man. So that Kenma started to serve, and now Kozume further pressures them with his serve. As Hinata turns and Daichi's right there. Alright! Nope. Daichi stops it. If we can obstruct the strongest decoy, then our blockers will have a much easier time moving around. Even if we don't force Shoyo to take the ball or block his run-up path, it's still good if we can just get them to falter for a moment. Should I get this one? Should I leave it to the back line or the sideline? Like that? So you're going back to seeing how Hinata will be focusing on those plays. Right now, Shoyo has an ever-increasing awareness that he must receive. That sort of heightened awareness breeds hesitation, and hesitations breed a one-step delay. Shoyo's definitely giving it his all at everything, in both receiving and securing run-ups. However, just because you give it your all and everything doesn't mean you can actually do it. It can actually do everything. The chaos created by sheer speed and a jump that can hold its own against someone 190 centimeters tall can both fail if you're just a single step too slow. Let's dull the overwhelming presence of his. Even if we can only reduce it to 99%, it's still enough to ruin everything. I mean, Kageyama simply has zero interest in a Shoyo who can't jump at 100%, right? That's what you're thinking, but listen, man, if you are plotting right now, Kageyama is plotting right now, man. That's just how it's gonna be, bro. If you got something up your sleeve, my boy's got something up his sleeve twice. Let's go. So coming in, Tanaka goes for the hit. Okay, so they got it, because as soon as it went for the block, but the block went out, so it's Karasuno's ball points as well. You see Alice like, it's out. I think our blockers made a solid attempt. Nice, Ryosuke. Push it, Ryosuke. Give us another. Don't mind. Kenma, you like to talk all violently like the hero who wants to take down a powerful boss, but no offense. You sound more like the Demon King in reality. Look at his face, thinking you're scaring the Echo Firsties a bit. It's not necessarily a bad thing, though. It was coming in, so the next one, it goes right off Tanaka now. Nice. Also, it was left and went for the serve. Did it show us? No, it shows now it's his serve. Nice left. Push the left. So 17-15. Nekoma has put a stop to Tanaka's serves, too. So see now Haiba's coming in. So we're aiming at a spot behind Hinata. Did Lev understand what we're going for? The last serve Lev aimed at the back was easily saved, but I expected it as much. Shoya does a lot more attacks when he's on the right, because he tends to switch places with Sadamura-kun. However, today Shoyo is standing in a place where he needs to brace himself for receives, while also knowing that he's getting specifically targeted. When he comes in to attack from the right, he secures a big run-up from the outside. That's why we use I've got this, and here he goes. But Tanaka comes in, Tanaka comes in and makes the receive. Ryunosuke to obstruct Sawamura-kun and Shoyo's path. And it's going back up there, and Kuro's making the move. And freaking Kuro makes a stop on Asahi, but it's a one touch. Damn, one touch. We haven't stopped the Shrimpy in his tracks for good. But, this is the first time I started to think that the Shrimpy's presence is weak. Things must be playing out even better than Kenma initially expected them to. A chance ball for Nekoma. Where will the ball go to? Don't forget about me, dude. Is Lev about to do something? Hold on. You see Kuro coming in, but it might be Lev. And it is Lev. Right down, bro. A back attack from Hayaba Lev right through them. Nekoma, you see like Alice and the freaking Takatora's sister, like 17-16. Nekoma breaks yet again. This isn't the first time we've seen Haiba-kun's back attack, isn't it? I told you over and over not to just spring up on me like that. It was a success, though. Dang, they had a back attack, and it was all Lev of all people. Just keeping that in mind. Chill out. Alright, one more. Haiba second serve, and it goes out. Hold on. you see Takatora's is just like tripping. So it's 18-16 now for Karasuno. Hinata Shoyo now rotates to the back line. So Hinata's going in for now his serve. Karasuno's small point getter falls to the back line without scoring a single point this time around. Everything went according to plan, so why are you making a face like that? I'm lamenting that the interesting version of Shoyo was about to come to an end. Even if they scored a break on us, we're still 2 points in the lead. Everyone is probably tired, but our team morale is still good. However, This is the first time I've ever seen Hinata make such a face during a match. Oh, wait, hold on. Because I know we saw little glimpses, but we're about to see the full face. I know we saw the eyes just now. Not much. Just killing some time. Not really. Just normal, I guess. Let's go. Bro, you see like the look on his face. Stay interesting. And you see Hinata, man. You see the frustration dripping from his face, man. The feeling of frustration begins to show. But he's going to break out that birdcage. Regardless, though, my man is going to break out that birdcage sooner than later. Before the end of this set, he's going to break out of it. But man, yo, you can already tell him, like, you know, Kenma has him right now in his bag. And he's going to have to do something that's, again, the jump is going to be critical at one point, but he's got to get by these tactics, man. But yeah, good chapter though, honestly. I like how now they're really showing even more focus in how they're stopping Hinata. And then they'll seem like now that Daichi and Tanaka and stuff have to kind of like, you know, pick up some of the slack that's supposed to be going towards Hinata, but if it goes to him, it goes into their plan. So they're trying to do what they can here. But again, 2-point lead right now. You still got to keep it up. Man, I can feel like Fudodate is going to lead to something crazy, definitely. You know, once the second that my man breaks out the birdcage, I'm hoping that's what he draws. If Fudodate draws, you know, Hinata literally busting out the cage and just staring this man Kenma face to face in the chapter, that's all I'm going to ask for before, you know, for in terms of what I want to see in this match, that's what I want to see. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you guys think of this week's chapter for Haikyuu? Hopefully chapter 312 or even, you know, at least by next chapter. I want to see, you know, the birdcage being broken into, you know, broken out. Hinata staring him down and everything. But at least maybe we'll see from Kageyama and see, because Kenma's the one that's making like the moves right now like a tactician. So maybe Kageyama's going to have something the more he starts seeing, like, you know, they're focusing on the weakness right now for Karasuno, which is with Hinata. But I could see Kageyama doing the exact same thing and focusing on something in regards to Nekoma. So, still, good stuff right here. Again, like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. And please let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter of the Haikyuu. And I will catch you guys next week. Chapter 312 of that Haikyuu. So, Commodore Laz signing off. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, take care.